Some people are bad. But you're the rare gift. So get in and get out. You could always think on your feet anyway.
Not so much tonight.
We sent away so many prematurely. Either by my hand or through you.
We never sent anyone away who didn't have it coming. But we all have to pay for our sins eventually.
Rick Hong here for Hollywood First Look. Today, I'm with Maggie Q, Michael Keaton, and director Martin Campbell, and we are talking their film, The Protege. How was it being a part of this movie and being a female lead, an Asian female lead in this action movie?
It's a long time coming, don't you think?
Yes.
I think it's time. I think it was the right script, the right vehicle, the right director, the right actors. It really, truly was just that, everything's got to kind of dovetail together, right, in the right timing and that sort of life, right? And I sort of feel like, after 16 years in Hollywood, you really do. I mean, as an Asian minority, female minority too, you have to it takes so many more years for us to get what we would like to get and what we should get than it does for other people. And so I'm really, really glad that when it happened, it had all the elements to make it a good movie so that we're not out there not representing us properly, if that makes sense.
What is it about these films that, do you go looking for them or do they find you?
No, they kind of find me, really. That's what happens. I mean, Hollywood has always put you in a box in the sense that if they think you're good at action, they'll send you action films, and so you have a slight fight about trying to get out of that box, if you see what I mean. But I'm attracted to films like this because I enjoy action adventure. I enjoy action movies, right? And these type of movies. So that's why I tend to choose them.
I feel like this is a Michael Keaton that we've never seen before. And I was wondering if that was the draw to you to The Protege.
Yes. One of the things, I thought, oh, there you go. Let's see if I can pull this one off and get away with it. Yeah, that is a lot of it. I also thought I liked it. I really liked the writing. When I was reading the script, the opening is really cool, and I was telling someone I actually thought that was my character. When you see the movie, you'll know what I mean. It ends up being Sam's character, Samuel Jackson's character.
Right.
And I read it, I thought, oh wow, that's really interesting guy. And then I love that opening when Maggie Q's young, and I thought, well, what's happening to this guy? Because he disappears for a while, and I like that even more. And then then Rembrandt comes in, I thought, oh, wow, what about this person? This is interesting. So the setup is really great. And you're right, I haven't done exactly this. So that was kind of the attraction.
Well, okay, so this is an action movie. However, my favorite scenes in this aren't the action scene. The sequences are great, but it's more like you have this dance, not only with Samuel Jackson, but also with Michael Keaton. I mean, just the dialogue and being in the rooms, the back and forth. Yeah. How was it working with these two guys?
It was it was the time of my life. I mean, to be honest, Michael's so collaborative, Sam's so collaborative, but especially with Michael, it is like two boxers in a ring, right? And they're circling each other, and it's sort of like there's so much recognition, right? And you know that in life when you have recognition with a person, it's very confronting. And so these two people are just sort of like, how do you exist in this world? Because I thought I was the only one like me, and I think that's where the spark happens. But I had a real script. I mean, and you don't get real scripts in this genre. You just don't. I had a real script that we could sink our teeth into and make it our own. And Martin, counter to what people may think because of what he's famous for, was totally focused on character development. Martin didn't even sleep. He was thinking about the dialogue 24/7. Martin gets to set 3 hours before everyone else does. And when I get there, he's like, darling, I have a thought about this line and this line and this line. And then Michael and I are like, so do we. So it was so collaborative from top to bottom, and that's how we got the product that we got because everyone was so invested.
You can find The Protege playing in theaters now.
Until next time, I'm Rick Hong, and you've been watching Hollywood First Look.
Someone killed a friend of mine because of a contract he completed years ago.
Oh, yeah?
You could be answers, probably the last thing you ever see.
Why don't you just consider it a mystery best left unsolved?
You know that I'm no good.
You keep this up, you're gonna die.
I just wanted to end their life. And anyone standing in my way.
You're intrigued by her. Curious.
Give us bad manners.
No. I'd really like to see you again, under different circumstances.
These are the best circumstances you'll ever see me in.